That is cool that you can, like, maybe I'll do that after this is over. I'll watch through the anime version of this and compare it and be like, I did that. I didn't do that. What's wrong with Kyoko's voice? Stuff like that. Anyway. Let's play the game. What is this option? It still hasn't been unlocked. I'm more than halfway through the game. This is not the first game? I think it is. There's an anime for the time between 1 and 2, and an anime for the time immediately after 1. So there's 3 animes of this game? There's an anime of this game itself, and then one, like, after the credits, and then one for between 1 and 2 takes place. So kind of like Rogue One and Solo, where it's like in between the main moments, one right after and one in between further along. The CG gallery. I thought that was in extras though. Okay, well, so last time we were here, we discovered this dead body of Rey Mysterio, Mukuro Ikusabi, allegedly. Nobody's decided to take the mask off. Jill's here. Just throw it in the lost and found. Even a dead body can find its way home that way. Oh, okay. 1 second. I had to turn the volume up to accommodate dead space. I'm going to turn this down by 1 dB. Let's talk to Byakuya. What's he got to say? Who is this? Why did they wind up dead here? We can't move forward until we figure that out. Alright, well, guess I'll be the one to do it since Kyoko's not here. You're supposed to watch those 2 other animes back to back, and by that I mean episode 1 of one of them, then episode 1 of the other one. What? Those 2 other animes back to back, huh. That is a wild concept. It's really cool. They're their own stories, but you get the full thing by watching that, like Memento. That is weird. I feel like I'd get them confused. I feel like, wait, where's this other character? Oh, that's the other one. We need to find out who this actually is, but there's no way to tell with the mask covering their face like that, and the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery. But one thing I do know is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How did they wind up dead in here? I will say they do spoil the second game, so if you're planning on playing that, don't watch them, because one is a prequel to the second game. Okay. That's a bummer. Can I watch like one of them, but not the other one? Is it just one of them that's the one that tells the story between them? Or is the one that comes after this game also a spoiler? Their heart isn't beating. They're not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained a bright pink. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue. Pretty sure it's a girl at least. Huh? How can you tell?
Well,
I think I see the outline of her chest and just the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Then it could be... Okay, then. Let's just tear the mask clean off.
Come on.
What? Wait, don't. But, like, that's what I would do. Why wouldn't we do that? By the time he called out, it was already too late. Toko's hand shot out toward the mask. And in the next instant... Oh. There was a blinding light and a deafening roar. The body blew up. It blew up. My vision started to darken and I prepared to pass out.
Come on.
But then, hurry up, put out the fire. As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached up and pulled it back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. How did you know? Come on, dump the water on it. Okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Sploosh. Water Guy 12 would like this. Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning. It was a robot? Guess that took care of it. What the hell, man? It exploded?
What did you say?
I had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body. Wait, guys, what about Toko?
What?
It's burnt to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man. Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. Guys, Toko? But now that the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we going to find out who it was? Who isn't here right now?
What?
We consider who's not here. That will quickly narrow it down who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? It's not Kyoko. Clearly. No, that can't be right. Calm down. I didn't say it was Kyoko. But I mean, who else? There is one other person.
In other words,
The mastermind. What?
What the heck?
Come on, there's no way. The mastermind got charbroiled? Get serious. I agree. Normally, the idea wouldn't be worth considering, but I have reason to believe it may be true. Oh, here we go. After you beat this game, we all got to get together and watch the Danganronpa stage play. Can't watch either without spoiling, because they share the same final episode. Oh. Kinsey, reading your message, seeing that after it's already happened such a while ago since I was playing the game and not reading the chat. Toko's body flying 20 feet in the air. Byakuya held a bucket of water in front of a dead body. Here, Makoto, pour this water on it. He was already, he had that already. The mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if its master is dead, right? But then who put the body there? But that corpse is a girl, right? Doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said? Hiro implying that the mastermind has to be male? That same person may very well be the mastermind who planned this all out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. Oh, never mind. There you go. Seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now. Okay, never mind. Hiro's smart. He remembers very specific details like that. I did not. Well, I guess he doesn't have, like, Hi-Fi Rush to play through between that detail coming out and right now. So he doesn't have, like, you know, good games in his mind like I do. He said that the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't. Then that could mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair? Huh? Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak Academy. What? Alexander Hamilton. What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here in the school.
What?
I think you'd better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was, here we go. There it is.
Ikusaba, the 16th
student lying hidden somewhere in this school, the one they call the ultimate despair.
Watch out for her.
Watch out for her.
Kind of like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ikusaba is the mastermind. I swear to God, I was about to go back into her telling me through a whisper again. Don't doubt Hiro, he's our hero. Shut up. Toko's in the next Providence over. Nobody even cares. We're all just like, oh, you learned about a 16th student? Completely forgotten that Toko's just out. Blown out the window, blasting off again. No, the headmaster, oh.
Isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that.
Oh.
I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
I see.
There's another student here, and it's a female person that would match the body's characteristics.
So,
That phrase, the ultimate despair. It sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be?
Okay, so the mastermind is this girl, Mukuro? And she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair? But if she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot, how'd she wind up burnt to a crisp? Because she just blew up.
What the heck?
None of this makes any sense to just suddenly show up and then die. I think we'd better take a closer look at the body. Now that it's been blown up, thankfully, by Toko, we're safe. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. I love that this image is on Know Your Meme. We should take that shot of Kyoko and make it an emote. Make it the first animated emo is her moving from left to right. Be like, anytime you want to tell me a secret. Hey, wait.
What?
We forgetting something? You know, Toko?
What?
Oh yeah, she got totally blown up, huh? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. She's okay. She survived. No, she survived. What just happened, Master?
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. I don't mind breathing in the carbon dioxide you hail. That's enough for me to live.
What the heck?
This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. She's fine. She's fine. She got blown up to Jupiter, came back on a rocket ship, our favorite rocket ship, and she's just like, I guess I'm not allowed to breathe anymore. Okay, whatever you say. I saw something out of the corner of my eye just for a second. It's a corpse, isn't it? I guess so.
What the heck?
You guess? Which is it? Is it a dead body or not? It's a dead body. I hate it. I'm not going to look at it. I don't want to faint again. Yeah, we don't want that either, so I think it's best if you don't look. Everyone is dying. Why? Why is this happening? Are you okay? Where did you land? I don't think she's okay. Her brain is... She's got a concussion or something. Mukuro Ikusaba. I have a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. Regardless, I can't help but wonder who it was. Things are growing more interesting by the minute. Okay, I'll look at it. Again. Someone hand me a bucket. I should take a close look at the body one more time.
So,
Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. What? Okay, it's okay. Don't worry. I don't plan on touching the body all that much. God forbid I touch a dead body. Kyoko, after all. Cool hand tattoo. There's a lot to look at here, but this looks the most important. There's something next to the body. It's a USB drive. It's a key? Is this what Kyoko took from Monokuma? What'd you steal?
I stole this.
A key? Nope, that's not the same thing. Tell it just wasn't any key. It was shaped like a bear, if I remember. He's into this. No, stop. No, it's cool. Jill tanked the damage for her. Oh. Blown off titties are still titties. If anything... You know what? Never mind. I'll skip right after that. That's right. The key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. This one's shaped like Cortana. Then this key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something? I didn't get to look at the rest of the body. Yeah, this was on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So even you don't know then. Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task. Oh?
I see.
The key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You
So
mean
in other
the
words...
biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor. It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now? Okay, I don't get to look at the... Careful, Makoto. There might be titty. Grab the key, go away. I don't even remember the rest of the rooms. The dorms? Biolab. It's raw. Biolab was definitely locked before. Let's give it a shot. I went to insert the key I found in the garden into the keyhole. Key isn't even close to fitting, which means the key doesn't go to this room. Alright, great. Just gonna wander around and hope I find the right room, I guess. Probably gonna head to the headmaster's office. That makes the most sense, right? But where is it? Oh, it's right here. Ultimate errand boy. Headmaster's room was locked before. Let's give it a shot. I found in the garden. The key won't go in. All right, fine. Office. What? Rooms that need to check to this floor. Headmaster's room and the data center. Oh. Data center it is? Where's the data center? Oh. I should stop asking questions. I inserted the key. Click. Starring Adam Sandler. It fits. And this is the key to the data center. I've managed to unlock the data center. Guess all that running around paid off. All that running around. All minute of it. I have to go tell everyone else. I immediately headed back to the garden. This game's not letting me do much. It's just kind of... Go here. Now turn around. Go back. Now go here again. So you're back. How'd it go? Find out which room the key goes to. It's the data center down on the 4th floor. Then we can get into the data center now?
I see.
Interesting. But why did the now deceased have the key on them? I suppose we'll just have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Back to the data center! What? Here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, that's not gonna be another big kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. What?
In other words...
Send Toko in. It's in your hands. Again? Means I can trust you. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. Hey. So you were fine from the previous explosion. Maybe not. Master told you he trusts you? Master told you that? Don't let it go to your head. I'm so not happy about any of this. Okay. Kaboom. I reached out and put my hand on the door. Closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I opened the door slowly. No, just kidding. At least the game isn't making you physically run back and forth. It just kind of teleports you. I guess? Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. Makoto's the ultimate lucky. That means if there's a chance it's a dud, it's guaranteed if it's him to open the door. In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up till now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. Is this the room that he uses to spy on everybody? I've seen this room before. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. Dude, can you imagine being the person running Monokuma and hearing everybody walk up to this door specifically and trying to open it? And you're just like, God, I hope I remembered to lock the door from the last time I was out. Oh, shoot. The room was filled with that kind of dread.
What?
Hey, that's... Hiro extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look at what they're showing. Or love cameras. What's going on with the the static effect isn't perfectly lining up with the shots of the monitors? So it's like you can see where the overlay starts. It's kind of funny. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. This is...
What?
It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. Yeah, all the cameras in the school feed back into this room, and they're displayed here on these monitors.
So that's it.
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us? What do you think the cameras were for, guys? This room is
clear now.
The Mastermind's private room, without a doubt. Wait, don't sit in that chair. It's probably sticky. The Mastermind's room. I guess this makes sense. So the Mastermind was here. Guys, let's go through the big door that has Monokuma's face on it. That seems cool. It's 3D static, next-gen stuff. Watching us. Then I think this settles it. Huh. I love that, huh? The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Mukuro Ikusaba, and she was the Mastermind. The Mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead? It would seem so.
What?
For serious? Too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill them himself. Alright. The Mastermind is dead? Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? 'Cause, I mean, that body... Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death, so who was that?
But...
If the Mastermind really is dead, that means we could finally get out of this hellhole.
How about that?
We gotta hurry up and find the exit, come on!
That's enough.
No, we have to check this area thoroughly first.
Huh?
But what about the exit? If the Mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the Mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the Mastermind was obviously murdered.
What?
Murdered? You think so too, huh? Naturally. Was it the knife in the stomach that they clearly didn't do themselves? Was it the fact that the body was out in the open? Was it the fact that the body was rigged to blow? You know, the state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There's absolutely no doubt. The Mastermind was murdered.
But...
Looked away for a second and literally thought Hiro's woo was Brian screaming. That would have been good. Why's it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have ever done it?
Such ignorance.
That's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the Mastermind.
warn you!
Now do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to the Master ever again. I don't think you get to make that decision. The Mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room very well may hold the answers to those questions. After all, the Mastermind must have spent who knows how much time in here. Okay then, let us begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the Mastermind. Let's all stand around while Makoto searches for us. What'd you find, Byakuya? How was the Mastermind murdered? To figure that out, we need to find out the identity and purpose of the Mastermind. Cool TV screen. This is where he plays the movies when everyone's sleeping. There's nothing to show about this one. Hey, look next to that TV. Is that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is, just like one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Oh, so we hook up that antenna, we can watch TV? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, Saturday morning, Hina's here. What? You talking about?
Okay.
Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on.
You know?
You're all starved for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic, and you'll be quantum leaping your way to the TV land before you know it. I'm gonna get the reference, but what's he talking about? I don't get the reference. Jeez, I can't believe how many monitors there are. My eyes are flickering as fast as they are. That is a lot of monitors. How could one person sit here and watch all of them? A really ridiculous number of monitors here. Oh, back to this. The Mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. Like, how do you know which one to watch if people are, like, murdering each other? Mastermind's built different? Oh, as long as I have this. Huh? Look at Master Go, it's like a feast for the eyes. How much is a monthly membership? What? What? Oh, I get it. Spying on, okay, yep, I get it. Bunch of computers all lined up. They look like the high-performance PCs, nothing like the ancient laptop Alter Ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So what, we can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. Yup, that's how that works. What century are you from? The Mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network in Alter Ego. You may very well be right about that, but there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. Alter Ego definitely didn't just, like, you know, force himself into one of those computers and hide a Trojan or anything. Toko constantly creaming her pants. She's not in pants, but I get what you're saying. No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? Can we see ourselves on the monitors? Which one of these monitors is this room? I wonder if you can actually line up all the cameras with the shots of these monitors here. That would be kind of cool. Be like, oh, like this camera in the library. You could, if you go to the library, you could see it up here in this corner. He's just leaving a snail trail everywhere. Kenzie, stop. Why do you do this every single stream of this game? You think you can fix the TV? Just a little longer. What, you really want to watch TV that bad? Another Saturday morning kid here. Okay. I'm not going to talk to Toko. The door. This door's kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? Rattle, rattle. No luck. The door's locked, huh? What if you use that key that opened this room? Let's give it a try, just in case. Rattle, rattle. Rattle me bones. Nope, no good. It won't even fit in the keyhole. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The Mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. I guess you're right. Let's just break into the room. We're allowed to now. Can't stop thinking about the door with Monokuma's picture on it, but worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Hina's right. The Mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore.
You know?
What's wrong? Good news for all you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Why does he keep saying that? Really? All we gotta do is switch it on.
What?
Then do it. Freaking idiot Mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from your regrets of the outside world. And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it. Check it out. It's us.
Huh?
Wow, we're on TV. Hi, Mom. Huh? It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
That answers my question. Huh? That's weird.
Come on.
We're being broadcast? We are Truman Showed? Or I guess in this case it's Big Brothered? Hey, what are you doing? That's really weird. You're weird. Weird in every way possible, and not just weird, super weird. This TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. How's it showing the camera feed?
Well...
Did you try changing the channel? Oh, good idea. Let's give that a try. Here, I went through each channel one by one. Click. On every channel, it was just us. It's a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
What the heck?
Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. Hello? Hello? A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually,
I'm not sure, but... Huh? Huh? What?
what?
I love this. Been here a while, you friggin' bastards! Monokuma? You're supposed to be dead. Dead? Don't be freaking stupid!
What?
Hey, you're acting kinda strange. Something seems different.
Of course!
I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's been like half a day at most. How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see the moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead, all for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now.
Well now.
And that's that. Shing. Well, it's almost time to cut off your past, so full of hope, and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you all to have way more fun in this killing game. You can't be serious. We have to keep going?
Let me
No,
out
we're
of
supposed to
here.
get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here?
Unbelievable.
How do you not get it? There is nothing. There is no getting out of here. And besides, this life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
Ooh, I'm poop. I guess I'll get to the point now. The point?
Hey,
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed, that TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind. Thanks, Byakuyo, you're very helpful. But I connected the antenna, so why is it just showing us the surveillance feed? Look how attentive they are right now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you all about it. TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in from the antenna. But does that mean it's displaying the signal, but it's just us standing here?
unbelievable.
You're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Kills, chills, kills!
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. What?
Extreme!
Killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. What? This killing Mukuro Ikusawa. It doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. Kinsey, why are you? That's me dancing. What the? The song is back. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I'd understand the deeper meaning. What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this?
But that's...
It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow? The camera feed is being broadcast? No way, that's impossible. That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Is this easy mode? Being serious right now?
Of course.
I knew it was Squid Games / Truman. Alexander Hamilton. Of course. Of course. I heard kind of creaking, but the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind had begun to creak and groan. Everything has a meaning, you know. Even my weird Monokuma theater. You know, when I talked about hating video games and being a bear instead of any other animal. Remember that? There's a meaning. You gotta find it. Go find it. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries, even me luring you right now. Now, why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience to show them true despair like they'd never seen before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment. So is Monokuma the ultimate director? The ultimate producer? The ultimate cameraman, bear, pig? You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
Actually,
What if they already did? Huh?
yes, indeed.
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally, though, so whatever.
This can't be.
But to take control of all communications like that, you'd need an astronomical amount of resources. Yep. So how could have things come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to do first, remember?
Of course.
Yeah, duh. There's the little business of... It doesn't say bing bong. It just says ding dong ding dong. Oh my god, it's a recording?
A body has been discovered.
Wait, but we're here! You don't have that wine glass. That's me sitting in the chair. Your voice has gotten good enough that half the time you ad-lib more to the lines, I think they're actually there, and I have to look over confused to see if what you're saying is true with the bear.
After
What do you
a
mean?
certain amount of
Thanks.
time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Oh yeah. We all did discover Mukuro Ikusaba, huh? Bing bong is only for the nighttime announcement, you bing bong. Oh. Whoops. There's a camera hidden in the plant. Do you see that? The one covered by all the plant leaves? That's funny. Huh? Class trial? Do you mean? Oh my god. Do I say this one out loud? There you go.
It's the Monokuma File! Heart-pounding excitement!
For a heck of a
I
ride.
can't wait! I can't wait!
I can't wait. Where does he go? I thought he goes into this room when he disappears. Where does he go when he disappears from this room? And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible. The truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. Despair of these sweet Nike Jordans. Are those shoes? Is Jordans a brand of shoe or a type of shoe? Despair, sweet Levi's jeans. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. He go down, he swoosed. Okay. Well, I did really watch him swoosh right in. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment? And how is he still alive?
Sick of this.
I thought that finally we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about a class
Stop
trial?
talking.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is that at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What? What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Mukuro Ikusaba was the one who died. You remember Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student of Hope's Peak Academy? The ultimate despair, Alexander Hamilton? The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, then that means the mastermind, Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak Academy, the ultimate despair, Alexander Hamilton, isn't dead. So naturally, that body can't belong to her. So it must be Kyoko. There is no other possibility. Her hair's not even like pink. Isn't Kyoko's hair pink or white? This is brown. Body's Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? No, it's not possible. Cause I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. She doesn't even know who she really is. To have to end it like this. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it. I hate
Quiet.
Naruto. Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Air Jordans are a shoe. I think the stores you go to the wedding. Oh, you got at the wedding are Air Jordans. Oh. So they're not... Okay, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we'd better begin. But if we're gonna have a class trial, that means the killer...
That's right.
Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no.
Huh?
But you just
Stop
said...
talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There's a veritable mountain of issues I need to confront. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. This is how this game works after all. Well, that was easy. I'm gonna start by checking out the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. That's cheating, Monokuma. That is cheating. You knew who it was before the explosion. That means they weren't dead until they exploded, though, huh? Actually. But you knew who it was before. Cheating. Dang, they said they can't find SpongeBob. What? I love your username, Mondo's Motorcycle. Is that the motorcycle that killed his brother, or the one that killed him? Is it the same motorcycle? Crispy, where Ivan at? Where Ivan at, indeed. They were, however, dead before the blast. Oh, I probably should just click the button. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through their body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. I'll show you something as thick as a metal pipe. As hard, too. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. They cheated. The unidentified body, could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. What is this music, yo? That trumpet going wild. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime. Back to the garden. The garden. Monokuma file number 5 has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Hey, yo, what do you mean by that? What, the motorcycle thing? Time to get started. I need to check anywhere that may be important, from one end to the other. Just need to do what I always do. Do what I always do. But where's Kyoko? That's what I always start out with. I guess Hina's a replacement. Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up? If I remember right, here's a picture I took in my mind's eye. It was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of its stomach, and the area around it was stained with tubby custard. Apparently the wound had stopped bleeding, but the tubby custard on the body was still wet. Yaku said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody, but for how much tubby custard there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Wow, thanks, that was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better too. I was also staring directly at it. So thank you too. Body before the explosion. Toko? How'd that explosion feel? So who does that body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't wanna faint anymore. Alright. What is this object? These look like fragments of something? Probably the bomb? They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like it before. Is this the bomb that was inside Monokuma? But where? Wait, was it there? I'll have to double check that later. What do you mean there? Wait a minute. There's the knife, my knife. Toko gave that to me as a present. I raised up my friendship meter with her for it. It's a knife lying on the ground. Is this... It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded, but there's no custard on it. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. Well, probably blew up all the blood, too. The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body, from front to back. Does that mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife looks really familiar. Is this... It's the same knife. That's it. That's a knife the person was holding. This is getting really weird. There's too many strange coincidences. Mukuro Ikusa, whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. Also, the fact that it's the same white cloak and the same mask and the same hand, But, you know, it's the knife that confirms it. That same knife was used to stab the same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because... I love this cutscene. Show it to me one more time. When they attacked, I was in a kind of trance. Maybe I reacted. Wow. By grabbing the knife. Maybe then I... Nope. Can't tell nobody that. If this really is Kyoko, which would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No. Can't be. There's no way. Knife at the crime scene. Truth bullets. Hey guys, I'm gonna be real with you. This person attacked me last night and I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. Just saying. Add that to your truth bullets. My own account. Just, you know. The pipe? I don't know what you're talking about. Do what I always do, which is what? Be told what to do? If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Oh, good. I actually do get to go back. What if the person wasn't actually dead and Toko ripping off the mask is actually what killed them? The file said they were dead before they blew up. I thought that too, though. Or half the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it, which explains why the bottom half wasn't wet. Nothing strange about that, right? White jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one piece left. Let's feel around. The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. Yeah, that makes sense. Because it got set on fire and I threw the water on it. Since I only threw the water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Is there nothing strange? Why is that a specific thing? That seems weird. To point that out, the top half was on fire, so I doused it with the water, and that's why the top half is wet. That seems very strange. Why would they specifically call that out? Wasn't until I was washing the blood of my hands, I even knew they were dead. He had it coming! There's something weird about the body's fingernails. It's definitely not Kyoko's fingernails. These are fake nails. Oh, I hate those. They're really long. Seem like they get in the way of normal activity. That's why I hate them. Fake nails have been added. Also, they have that wolf. They're really into The Witcher. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is this a tattoo? Got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but... Oh, you know what? Kyoko wore gloves the whole time. We don't know if she had a tattoo. Or I guess we don't know what her nails look like. Well, they were fingerless gloves, right? Is that a 2D picture of Makoto holding a 3D model of a bucket? I didn't even see. Looks like it's a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. Is that all there is to the body? Yeah. I too am really into The Witcher. Yeah? How'd you like the first book? Got him. Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. Oh, that's good. Let me talk to Hiro first. It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and?
You're serious?
Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember where I was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7. As usual, I headed to the dining hall pretty soon. When I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Headed back to the gym, where everyone else was waiting. Then Toko went off to get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? Now then, Toko, what time is it? Oh, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock. So it's probably 9 on the dot right now. Right. It had to have been right around 9 o'clock. Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small job. Also, I'm the one that did it for you. But whatever. Thanks, Hiro. I meant to click Byakuya, but I guess I'm going to the tool shed. It was dusty and disorganized. In other words, that's pretty stereotypical tool shed. What is this? A tarp? Was there a tarp in here before? I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. But first, this shovel. Oh, never mind. Okay. First chapter's good so far, but it's a hard read. Waiting for you to play the game so I can keep reading it. What? Don't blame that on me. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime. On the underside, it's totally clean and completely dry. One side of that tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. Tarp's been added to the truth bullet section. It's the one thing in there that concerns me. Half wet, half dry tarp? I don't know, they were cleaning something. I love this music, by the way. This isn't the normal investigation music. This is, like, different, isn't it? Hi, Byakuya. What do you want to talk about?
So, in other words...
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
In other words...
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it? Isn't it obvious the murder took place after nighttime? How can you be so sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was looking around for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hero's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here.
In other words...
So the murder could have only taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. Well, once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
That's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well. But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you? I was sleeping. I was passed the F out from feeling sick. Telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi. I know. So, what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here. Only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Okay. Thanks for your trust, guys. Let's check the chickens. Remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop. How you feel about Hiro is how Kyoko feels about you. My job here is done. I count 4 chickens. Where's the 5th one? It's a remix version. It's snazzy. The other investigations have slightly different versions. I don't remember the music that well. 4. Airtight.
Yo!
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right. Huh? What's wrong? Where's my chickens? There's only 4 chickens here now. One short. It's like Ed when he discovers chickens from Ed and Eddie. That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared. I was down here just before nighttime last night. And there were definitely 5 chickens then.
What?
What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy!
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hiro and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Wait a minute. The body couldn't have been here since nighttime because it's not wet and the sprinklers go off during nighttime. So it had to have been in the early morning after the sprinklers went off, right? Am I about to find this out by clicking on that sprinkler machine system? That's why he was like, why is only the bottom half dry? Well, the body could have dried in the time it took the sprinklers. When did the sprinklers go off? Like, early, like, when did the sprinklers go off? Turn on at 7:30 every morning. Oh, so, yeah, they wouldn't have dried by 2 hours. Well, maybe. How humid is this room? I need specifics, game. Come on. How dry is this room? How humid is it? Is there, like, a fan going on? Is it cold? Is the sun shining through the fake blue walls? Set to turn on 7:30 every morning. Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Huh? Hold on. Sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then if the body was here before then, the sprinklers should have gotten it wet. Which would mean the murder must have taken place after 7:30. Or the tarp was used, which explains why it's dirty and wet. Is the water dirty or something? checked everything I need to in this area, but I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check, specifically that fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true. I love this scene. This is like the 6th time I've seen it. I've seen this scene more than Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student of Hope's Peak Academy. Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? Would that explain why she was standing over me? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room is with Byakuya.
It's all clear now.
Simply limit your options, right?
Limit
Just
my
give
options.
I don't have a choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow her room key.
Hey, Byakuya.
If you do come up with an alibi, I'll be happy to hear it later at the class trial. No, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after
What?
all. Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then, will you go with me? You can't see, but I'm putting my fingies together like that pleading face. Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later, and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not. Come back later, huh? Then, meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. What area is he talking about? Probably pretty humid. It's a greenhouse. Yeah, so I guess it wouldn't dry in that time. Ultimate despair. You're asking him out. Will you go? What if we went to Kyoko's room together? What if we investigated the murder together? Toko's gonna kill you for that. I'd like to see her try. Is it this room? I have no clue what room has that red in it. Yeah, I have no clue. Can someone just tell me? Because I don't remember seeing that. It's probably the gym. Don't let Toko know you're asking him out. Is it the chem lab? Is it the headmaster's music room? Figure it out. What? I don't remember seeing that red thing at all anywhere. I'm gonna click the piano though. Da 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 da. I don't think it's related to the case. Oh, okay. I need to check the files. Let me see. Maybe they'll tell me. Report card? Nope. Truth bullets. Bits of charred debris near the body. It seems familiar to something that was seen earlier. Okay, so it's like a red corner piece with a... It's like hanging off of something. I wasn't watching the image, so I can't help. You keep saying what it is. Is it the bomb? Is it from the gym? I'm gonna go to the gym. Here we go. What are you having trouble with? I don't know what that image is. The only thing I could think of is it looks like the bomb from before. Hey, Monoku was laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here. I mean. Aha! Aha! I remember. Gotcha. Bomb.
Huh?
It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot.
What?
Bomb! That bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in the garden are the bomb. Checked everything else I could think of. All that's left now, Kyoko's room. Should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. Well, that was fast. Hey, everybody else. I found out there was a bomb. Did you know that there was a bomb? Because there was a bomb. In case nobody figured it out. Hey, Byakuya. Think you can go soon, Byakuya?
Let's go.
You wanted to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well. Let's go. Oh, wait for me. Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. Yeah, I think it's Byakuya. He killed Kyoko. Or tried to kill Kyoko, and he's going into here to hide the evidence. That's why he was like, nah, you can't go in there yet. I can go in there first. Ask me later. Here we go. Byakuya took out the key and slid it into the keyhole, and then click. And it's open. Like it thinks. I'll just go in there by myself. So this is Kyoko's room. It's very clean, that's for sure. She doesn't have a sword, though. I'm not gonna just look through her drawers. She doesn't have a trash can? Really? Why is there a giant Scrabble piece on the table? You really went, it looks like this, and spent a few minutes running around avoiding the thing you think it was. I can't explain. I was like, it looks like the bomb. And then the fact that nobody was like, it is the bomb, or it isn't the bomb, made me think it's not the bomb. There's something on the table. It's a wood block decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key? Lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly
But if
possible.
it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in that dojo that this might go to. Oh, I did see lockers in that dojo. No, I didn't think I'd need to. I thought, oh, figured it out. I'll keep slicing this apple. Oh well. I need the validation. I meant to click the, I have certain articles hanging out to dry. Better not look inside. If somebody's dead, I'm sorry,
What?
but I'm going to go through your drawers and underwear to make sure that whatever might have killed you has evidence. Just, I'll be, you know, I hope if you have worries about someone going through your underwear after you're dead, then I am sorry if I knew you in advance and I'm your investigator. You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular, just thought we might find some clue here. Clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
Can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know! Earlier, Kyoko gave me something.
It's true.
A symbol of my... Don't open it. Only open it if something ever happens to me. But we don't know if something happened to you. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it.
Interesting.
Well, something has certainly happened, so open it. Okay. Great. Open it in front of Byakuya so he can read exactly what it says. Open the envelope and look inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets?
What?
That's all that was in there? Yeah, looks like it. Under the sheets. What could it be? What could it be? The panty raid. Don't go through my drawers when I'm dead. I can't let you find out I still keep the boxes my phones came in. I know I don't need them, but like 2 different times I did, and therefore I'm right. It's not pointless. It's time to let go. You don't need those 2 Xbox 360 boxes anymore in your closet. Could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets, it was under... What's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Above the sheets. Class number 78 student registry. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student of Hope's Peak Academy? It appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba is the 16th student of Hope's Peak Academy, the Ultimate Despair's profile. Yeah, looks like it. Probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. I also have my phone boxes. I use them to store old phones and SIM card keys. Yeah, me too. Only because that's what you did for me, Kinsey. God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and a... That's it. Must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing. And this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. Made an effort to pull myself together, then look down at the profile sheet. What? I thought it was despair. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. In elementary school? Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, can you imagine vacationing to a whole other continent? She disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. I love that alliteration, that's good. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. Just stop reading when you're drinking? What? She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Mukuro Ikusaba's profile has been added to the Truth Bullets section, specifically the 16th student of Hope's Peak Academy section. The Alternate Soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in is like a completely different dimension. Like, one's nonfiction and the other's sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. The fact that he's like, wow, someone getting indoctrinated into some military group in Europe, that's insane. That's completely out of this world. Never heard of it. While we're sitting here like, yeah, so that happens more than once a month. That's how different this is. This is how I saw things. This is an ordinary person. A completely average, 50%, top of the bell curve type person. I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Oh, you recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. It's all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir is already...
Found it!
Wow! Hi, Monokuma. Needs to min-max the streaming time. It's annoying when I'm not looking directly at the screen, so I can't read it. Learn ventriloquism so you can drink and talk, problem solve. That is what I'm doing. I'm just kidding.
Well, I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero.
Oh, it's you.
What?
Huh? What have you got in your pretty little hand there? Oh, you found her profile.
So what if we did?
Hey!
Don't
Come
forget on me.
now.
I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know?
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours.
Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself.
Oh? So you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course!
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting?
Interesting?
It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I?
You did say at the very start that there's 15. And that the extra slot in the class trial was just there for fun.
I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got here together in the main hall, back when there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all.
A misunderstanding?
In
Are you
other
saying?
words,
That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you. There's actually
20,000 people.
yes indeed!
the total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16.
16? Then
Mukuro
Ikusaba.
the
The 16th student lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. 16th student Mukuro Ikusaba, the one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. She's part of the school life. The one making all the regulations is...
Why?
Why?
Did you say something?
Why are you telling us this?
Oh, well, because, like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. We get like S+ on everything. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. You know, that ad revenue, it don't mean squat if you don't got 1,000 viewers every hour. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints, not compliments. I love those. And hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Makes sense.
Well, now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. I love your...
Okay, never mind.
Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you.
Revenge?
I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm going to share a little secret with ya.
Seriously?
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out, all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but it's because she wants to be a Pokemon master. She wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see.
What?
Okay, now that's all you get.
Thanks. Kyoko has scars. What a secret. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover a bunch of scars? Wait, so on the back of her hand, that means there can't be... Oh wait, were those scars? The tattoo. Didn't even mention the tattoo, so... Wait, but no, Monokuma specifically said that they were scars, right? That's why Kyoko wears those gloves, to hide the scars. Is that the logo of Fenrir? Or whatever it was? That wolf thing? Because Fenrir is a wolf, right? Why Kyoko wears the gloves to hide the scars, which means those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? To clarify, he said the trial was built to hold 16 people. Oh. I mean, does the bear have the tism? Yeah. Like Squid Game, she's #1. Bear's just here for the tea and I love it. I don't know if else figure it out. That's what I am.
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Makuro was a student.
That's right.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Makuro was the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that? And why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Makuro is connected to this case. Mukuro. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Makuro is related to the
It's
case?
certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? Come on, guy. That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Makuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began. But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Fine. Mukuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit. What makes you say that? I love that the music just repeated. We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us?
So
That's
in
a good point.
other words,
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense then to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. Well, you say it definitely does seem possible, but if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. What about the key? To the locker? Oh, okay. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out if that key and the dojo really are connected.
Go.
Well, are you coming? Oh, I'm coming, Byakuya. Open wide. The door. Open wide the door so that we could both fit through and leave to the dojo. That's what I meant. Where are those lockers? Here they are. Oh yeah, look at that. This one doesn't have the notch in it. There are wooden lockers here. They use wood block keys, just like at those super traditional public bathhouses. Looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker furthest to the right? The one
Very
labeled 6
strange.
and clearly missing its key? That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. What is that? Zoink! Watch me slice right in. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found in that locker.
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay. That's who Makoto is. He's the key boy now. He just takes the keys and tries them on things. That's all he's good for. Put the key in the slot, Makoto. Come on. We're all waiting. Do your job. Ultimate key user. No, wait. I think that's Sora. I took out the woodblock key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock, and the locker eagerly accepted the key, and it opened. When you're a lock and see a big wooden block with a 6 on it, give me that. Give it to me. There are arrows in there. Looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. They're also really expensive. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Speak softly and carry a titanium arrow. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. Waddled ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a bloodstain?
I see.
If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. Duct tape is related to the case somehow? How could it possibly be involved? I mean, it's not like there's blood on it. Oh. Don't you have a little bit of blood stains on all your duct tape? Byakuya, come on. It can't be related. Look, it's in a completely different room. It's across the hall. There's no way. I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. What? Oh. He wasn't there. I was like, why am I staring at this tree? Is
Very
something wrong?
strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps... Byakuya? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. What next location? There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was a part of? How are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in this school would you go to do research on something? Research? Ah, I got it! Let's head to the pool. Talking about the archive? That's right! The archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to. We don't have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. Let's go! Byakuya and I on the case. We go and discover all the secrets. Let's go to the archive. Hand me Kyoko's key. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Byakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand. Speaking of the back of people's hands, and went straight to the shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. He quickly returned with a file in hand. What? Okay, guess I'll click on him.
I see.
Game's like, are you paying attention? Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? It's English. How'd you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of Francais? That French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak Francais. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Is that kind of extreme? You're telling me I have to translate French to you 100 times to make up for this one time? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They must have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe there was mounting internal tension between the group, and they simply imploded. It was Solid Snake. He took them all out. Thanks, Snake. We can't let Fox Die have the nuke.
What?
What is it? I'll just sound like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality. The only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So, did anything jump out at you? Like a spider? Was there a spider in that book? These files have been here for a long time. The last time I was in here, there was a spider in the book I was reading. It scared me. I peed myself. Toko looked it up. Was there a spider in your book? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? The Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What's with those hunt emotes? What are you talking about? I know, Fenrir's crazy, right? That's our reality, though. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student of Hope's Peak Academy, the ultimate despair? Bing bong, it's nighttime! Oh, wait a minute. This is the class trial, isn't it?
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us, organisms, the earth, natural phenomena.
Monokuma, I think you forgot. This is the announcements. This isn't your dream Monokuma theater. You should stop speaking in code.
It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that.
Dun, 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 dun.
Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial.
Anyway,
Your lives have no meaning. Nothing you do can stop the flow of time. Everybody will die no matter what their privilege is. Anyway, time to begin the class trial.
Meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
you didn't specify. Could be the gym. Could be the gym. Usual spot. Then the time has come. What we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial. It would seem that way. Let's go. This was a very fast investigation. This was incredibly fast. I expected it to take the whole hours. I'm not going to do the class trial tonight because it's probably going to take another hour and it's almost midnight now. So I guess it's just going to be a short stream for today. There's no running away. I can't even investigate anything else. You know what? This nurse's office. I haven't been in here since Hifumi. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I just realized. You know what? I've just kind of accepted this, but why is this here? Like these lights. Are they lights? I'm wondering if that's a glitch or if it's supposed to look like that. It's supposed to be like this weird graphics on the floor. Just start it? No, they normally take a long time. I'm not gonna start it. I'll get down to like the loading screen where it says like put in your skills, but I'm not gonna start the class trial. It's way too late for that. There's not a lot of people in here. Whoa. This class trial is not the longest, but it still take quite a bit. Okay. Oh shoot, I made it. Hi Jay. Just do a long stream. No, Jay's here. You have to keep playing. You gotta, otherwise it's not fair. What? That's not my fault. That's not my fault. Whoa, Byakuya and Makoto showing up together. What? Where the heck are your clothes? Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Koto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you? What, are you jealous?
Hey.
Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. He'll be here any second? Any second, he could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself, but... We stood there for 5 full minutes, waiting for something weird to happen. And then Kyoko walks through the door. Then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again. What should we do? Should we keep waiting here? Or what? Monokuma. They make a good point. No. Just the time to watch. I just got here. That's not my fault. Jesus.
Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that?
What? I made you wait? You've got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait.
Huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here. Now, can we?
What are you talking about? Everyone is here. Look, it's Look, Snake's in the game. There's Steve from Minecraft. We've all been waiting for you.
Sorry, but you're wrong. I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange punishment right now.
If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here.
When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look. Kermie,
I'm here, and no rule's been broken.
Kyoko.
Kyoko, you're still alive?
No, that's a ghost. Stop talking.
If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
Is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong?
You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty, officially. But I bet you'll be sorry later. Shing! No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts into the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of ya. You're fine, butts. You're the butts of all the people participating. Your butts covered in despair. Why, stop it!
When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko? So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die.
Thank God, I'm so glad you're okay.
Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right. Now we've got to deal with a ghost. I told you, stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped in the elevator. Master, wait for me? Good call. Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long.
But
I'll be happy when this trial's all over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator, but I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Where were you? I was a wreck. I couldn't figure anything out by myself. Byakuya was mean to me, and you weren't there. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you, what's wrong with your hands? Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you?
Correct.
So,
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms.
the second
right.
floor?
There weren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered.
But when did you find out?
so
Just now, I finished my search and came back down just in time to hear the class trial announcement. Took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I?
And that's why you were late?
however,
Sorry I kept you all waiting.
How'd you know it was on the top floor? Well, wait a minute. Don't we all get... Did you not bring your PDA with you? Don't we all get that Monokuma file, like, sent to our PDAs? Did you not get that either? You were on the second floor of the dorms? Then what's that key you found goes to?
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
in other words,
I use Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in this school.
What? She used a bomb. That's the secret. Any lock, blow it up. Got a problem? Blow it up.
Just a second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation.
Seems...
Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me.
For her? That's a strange way to put it. Last trial's important for everyone, right? So why would you say it's a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, if that's all.
Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? What if I leave? There's no running away now. Aw. Being the last one left, I stepped onto the elevator. The elevator started making a blaring alarm noise. That's when I realized I'd eaten too many donuts. It was the wait alarm. The door slid shut. Is Hina always the one that presses the button? Or do we change positions? This time, the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. Baby, what's with the crabby time? Hello? Let's leave. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes, but it wasn't the illuminating lights of hope. It was the blinding light of science. Oh, we're here? Oh, wait a minute.
Wait! I can't wait!
What's with the why am I in like Pac-Man World's clown area? What's going on with the colors here? Guys?
I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed.
Thrills! Chills!
Let's get on with the
kills!
show.
And so the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly Mukuru Ikusawa, the 16th student of Hope's Peak Academy. A deadly ultimate despair. A deadly Alexander Hamilton. Deadly class trial. Sure, I'll save. Kinsey saw Kyoko and got excited. So you put crabs? Crabs is the ultimate excitement? Did I get any new skills? I did have some free time, right? Oh, well, I guess not. Alright. What did that say at the bottom? Kyoko is gone and a mysterious masked body appears. The threads holding them all together begin to spin and twine into one. Kyoko's not gone, though. Not Alexander Hamilton. We all got excited, let's be honest. It's Kyoko after all. The main character has returned. It's like Goku coming back from being dead for like the 8th time. It's awesome. Alright, but no, seriously, I'm not gonna do this trial because it's midnight. So thank you for watching. But I'm gonna end it here and just do all the trial tomorrow.